Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be doing a complete makeup look using only products that I do not like. These are members of the bad bin. They have been placed in makeup timeout. I have a drawer where every time I use something that doesn't work out, or if I'm reviewing something that I end up not liking, it just kind of finds a home over in this bin because I like to do this type of a video. And then I also like to compile a list of, kind of the dud worst products of the year, which I will be doing in January. I do that every year. But I realized that I have not done this particular video, like a full face using products that I hate, in about a year. Let's just hop right in. The first thing I want to do is prime my face. I always prime my face. And I'm going to take this Dr. Brandt Luminizing Primer Base. This is the Pores No More Luminizing Primer. And the reason that I didn't like this one, A, it's super pricey. But B, it's supposed to be pore minimizing, but it is so shiny that it really just exaggerates texture, in my opinion. It doesn't fill in any of the pores. It just makes your skin have this weird, like, golden sheen all over the place. And I mean, gosh, who wants a primer that they feel makes their skin look worse? You know what I'm saying? So this is just like a hard pass product for me. I really wanted to love it because I do think the dream is to have something that makes the skin look hydrated and plumped, but also minimized of pores and fine lines. And I have not found a product like that yet, which is why I usually use, a hydrating primer or my Guerlain Gold, Sicily, something like that, and then either the Porefessional or my Tarte Clean Slate Primer. So I do both. I haven't found a hybrid product yet. But as we know, the makeup journey will continue and I will always try new things out as they launch. And maybe one day, who knows, maybe one day we'll figure it out. I'm gonna take this brush right here from Smashbox. This is a powder foundation brush, and I'm gonna take this just because it's like nicely densely packed in the center and it has those nice bristles on the side. And we're gonna go into the Stila Putty foundation. Now this I tried out in a full face using putty makeup only. I will link that below. Some of it worked out great. Some of it did not. Like this one right here. It just is so dry. This is the shade Medium, and it is just kind of orange. But just putting this on my skin, can you see how that's just like not wanting to blend? And I just feel like you end up tugging at your skin so much, and it just looks blotchy and dry. And I'm putting this on top of a luminizing, essentially moisturizer, and it's still just very, very dry. Really do not like this product. If you want something that is going to be quick to apply, that is not messy like a liquid foundation, then I would suggest using Jane Iredale mineral makeup that is pressed, or the loose powders from Bare Minerals. You get more of a dewy finish from those powders than this, and more coverage. It's easier to blend, it's quicker to apply. This one just, I just do not like it. Moving on, we're gonna do a little bit of concealer. Now this is from Pop Beauty. Their new highlighters that I just unboxed in my latest PR unboxing. Oh my gosh, you guys, those are so good. They are so good. Run, try them, grab them, you will love. However, this concealer is just the weirdest thing I have ever put underneath my eyes because it is so dry, and it's like a dual-ended thing where part of it is shiny. So it's just kind of tough to blend in. I don't like it. So now I'm gonna take the other side that says neutralize, and we're gonna try and do that underneath the eyes as well. Like, that does not look good. That does not look right. All right, we are moving on. I have to revisit my number one product regret that I look back at this video and I'm just like, oh wow, like we had severe Annabelle moments. I think that was where I first started doing creepy smile face. And this is the Lipstick Queen Color Changing Black Lace Rabbit Cream Blush. So I'm gonna go in before I powder, and I'm just gonna take just like a tiny little amount here, and I only have creams on my face, so we're gonna just try to blend this really nicely. Again, like corresponding videos I will be sure to put in the description box below, but this blush is so weird. It's cream and it's black, and then it kind of just warms up with your skin and turns a different shade. Dude, my mom is all about these products though. She's like, if you don't like it, send it my way. And I'm like, Mom, you won't like it. And she's like, yes, I will. And she's convinced that she would love this. Maybe I will send it to her. And I'll let you know how she feels about it. But she loves the frog prints, everything. Like, she loves it. I feel like these are really unpredictable products. I mean, I guess if you had bare skin, this could look kind of pretty. But to me, I still see like a little bit of the gray tones in there and the black tones, and it kind of drives me nuts. And that's where I really have to take a step back and think to myself, is this worth the splurge? Because this is not cheap. Let's set the face now with some Emotional Brilliance from Lush. Oh my gosh, trying out Lush products, that video was horrible. My makeup, I feel like, had never looked worse. It was so shiny and bad and weird, and I cannot get over it. I'm gonna take a Smashbox brush. This is the sheer powder, and I have in a napkin kind of dusted out a little bit of the product, and we're just gonna go ahead and lightly set the face. This stuff does smell really good, but it's just not mattifying at all and just sits on top of the skin kind of funny. It just kind of like gives you cake face vibes. I don't want that. Okay, we're gonna go into Laura Mercier bronzer, and I'm gonna use like the most legit bronzing brush out there because this will blend anything. I think it's like $80. I had intended to do a WTF or something like that, but it just never happened. And as much as I love this brush, I don't think it's worth the money. Like, I don't think you need this brush. I use it and I like it, but it's just not worth it, you know? I hope that makes sense. It really doesn't. I'm confusing you. Sorry. But my point is, I'm using a really high quality brush to see if maybe I can change my mind about this bronzer. This is the Soleil Matte Veil Powder Bronzer from Laura Mercier. And I tried this twice. I only gave it like a 2-shot go, and I just both times didn't think it did enough. See, I'm grabbing a lot of this and it's just not, it's not doing enough for me. And the problem with that is you do go back and you put more and more and more and more on, and then it goes back to that whole looking like you have a lot of makeup on, because you do. So with face products, there's this medium balance where you don't want things to be so pigmented that they grab and pull and don't blend, but you also need enough pigment when it comes to bronzers and blushes so that you don't have to add 10,000 layers. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just not, it's not even doing anything. And this is an expensive bronzer, so no. I have 2 brow products right here. We'll start with this one. This is the Brow Stylist Kabuki Blender from L'Oreal. Doesn't have a spoolie or anything like that, which kind of makes me crazy. We're gonna go in and just fill, and then take the Kabuki and try to blend it out, I guess is what you're supposed to do. This is just a mess. I mean, like, it gets above the brow. Yeah, I just don't like this product. It's way too intense in my opinion. The tip is too wide. The brush that you blend it out with kind of gets smudged everywhere. And I think unless you have really full brows that you for some reason want to make even darker, because in my opinion, I feel like if you already have naturally full, beautiful brows, you don't want to like just make them all one shade. That is too harsh. And I don't know, I just don't understand this product. So there's that. And then we have from Covergirl, this little guy, the Brow and Liner Powder. I don't know how you're supposed to use this as a liner. Like, that makes no sense to me. I'm gonna try and like add a little different color, and maybe the fibers will make this look a little more realistic. No, probably not. Those are some bold brows. So 2 products that I personally would avoid. I would definitely go with something that has more of a precise tip, or even from 7-Eleven, those little brow duos, the wax and the powders, so much better than this. These 2 are just no. Okay, so we're gonna get to eyeshadow, and oh wait, no, I had a topper. I wanted to put this golden brow topper on from Uemura. This is the Ambush brow topper. It's like gold, you guys. What is that? Who wants that? Why is this a thing? And it's expensive. This is the most bizarre product ever. I feel like it's very editorial and like high fashion. But like, who wants their brows to look like this on a daily basis? It's so strange. Okay, moving on to eyes. I have an eye primer that is horrible. This is from e.l.f. and it just does not really do anything except for add a bunch of grease to your eye, and it's like so uneven. I mean, I'm here blending for a minute. Like, this is just not blending in. Greasy, weird primer is on. It even feels just like sticky. It just does not feel normal. Okay, we're gonna go into the By Terry Eye Designer palette. This is something that is just absolutely like so super overpriced. And it's just funny to me because these colors do not swatch out good at all. They're like so powdery, and I don't understand them. I really just don't. I'm gonna take this guy right here, and this is gonna be my transition shade. Look at how crap that is. And I'm just grabbing a little. So it's funny, some of them have more pigment than others. This one definitely does. And it's more of a shiny finish, which is kind of frustrating. This palette setup is just weird. I'm gonna take this darker teal on the edge right here, and I'm gonna kind of go right on the outer edge. Oh God, I'm reminded why I really just don't like this palette at all. The blend is not good. Taking the other brush that we first used and blending more. And now I'm gonna take more of a flat brush, and I'm gonna take the brown right here and go on the very outer edge. All right, so now what I wanna do is go into this hard candy palette. I was really excited when I saw this because I thought there was a chance that these were actually very, very glittery through and through, but it ended up being just a top coat kind of spray over situation. If you want something that is super glittery like this, Physicians Formula does have a palette with similar shades that actually is very sparkly through and through. It's just so unpredictable because you get a little bit of the sparkles that are in the spray over, and then you get this harsh metallic kind of powdery situation underneath, and you really just, it's not even. It's just not even. So moving on from there, I am gonna take a Sicily liner that is so overpriced. I wanna cry about it that I spent this much money on a liner that is just not good at all. I mean, you can see right here, it's just, it's not even pigmented, and it's so hard. Sicily felt tip eyeliner though, oh my gosh, it's one of the best. So it's so weird to me that this one, the Phyto-Khol Perfect eyeliner in black, is so bad and overpriced. I think this is like $50. Like, oh my God, why? Why? You can get an e.l.f. eyeliner for $1 that will work better than this. All right, my liner is on, and now we are going to curl lashes and throw on a little mascara. And this was surprising to me because I had heard a lot of hype surrounding this mascara. This is the Buxom Big Tease, and I just don't like it. It's just a weird mascara to me. It kind of irritates my eyes, it flakes. It does not outdo, you know, my drugstore faves. So that's kind of my first test. I'm like, do I really want to recommend, you know, a mascara that's 20, 30 bucks when I know that I have some killer recommendations that are under 10 and really under 5, you know, the Essence one. Oh, see, it's already burning my eyes. There's something in here. Ooh, I'm hungry. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not worth the money, and it itches my eyes. So if you have very sensitive eyes, I think you might want to stay away from this one. It says it's a plumping mascara. I don't know that I'm feeling like super volume from it, and I'm just not into it. Okay, so moving on from there, for inner corner highlight, I want to take the Ballet Baby from Stila. This will shock you because you guys know I love the liquid magnificent metals. This is in the shade, yeah, Ballet Slippers. This is the only one that is so inconsistent and crumbly, and it just looks like, it looks horrible. It looks chunky and just not smooth and not what you want out of a product like this. So every other shade that I have tried, I have loved. This one just always ends up looking really chunky, and then it flakes everywhere. I don't really know why that is. It just is. Okay, moving on to lips. I'm gonna take this guy right here, and it was another one of those deceiving situations where I thought, oh my gosh, look at the side, it's so glittery and pretty. It was pretty expensive. There was a 3-pack. This is the shade Gilded Nude. I don't even know the brand of this. Oh, it is just Urban Outfitters. But the outside looks so glittery and beautiful, and then you go to put it on and you're like, oh, like it's nothing. It's not even that metallic. It just looks like chapstick. Freaking waste of my money, false advertisement, and I don't like it. And then there's this from Winky Lux. This is the Lemon Cake Plumping Gloss. Now, I've tried this a few different times. I don't know why I'm putting it on again because I don't like how this feels. Now, it's nowhere near as bad as the other crazy lip plumper that I recently tried out. It's making my eye twitch, but it leaves such a tingly, burning sensation on your mouth that it is annoying. So if you're looking at this kind of a plumper and you see that it's like lemony and cute and seems like it would be sweet, it's more of a cinnamon, tingly, ooh, like I can feel that right now and I don't like it kind of a sensation. So I wanted to let you guys know about that because this was something newer that I tried out. And then let's just spray my face with a shot of vodka. Why not? So you guys left me the funniest comments when it came to the CYO fixing spray. This is the Set to Last. It has a big thing on the back like flammable, watch out. And it's like, dude, it's because the entire bottle is straight alcohol. I mean, I feel like I'm getting wasted just putting a couple sprays on my face. And when I was saying that people might look at you like, oh, has she been drinking? It's because when you do your makeup at like 7 in the morning and you go out into the world, the last thing you want to smell like is a shot of freaking vodka. Am I right? I'm gonna hold my breath. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Delightful. We have one final thing in our getting ready with products we don't like video, and that is this Nirvana, Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black Dry Shampoo. This smells so good, oh my gosh. And I think if you have blonde hair, you can probably use this and love it because it does give you texture volume, it does get rid of grease. But I just wanna show you in case you are a brunette like me and you are in line at Sephora like I was and you pick this up and you're like, oh, that scent is so beautiful. I wanna try that dry shampoo. Yay.
That was a lot that I just sprayed.
Dry shampoos sometimes come out with a white cast. I get that. You can let it sit in your hair and then you can brush it on out. But the problem with this one is like, even if you like really try to, you'll catch yourself in like a certain light and you'll see just like that white. Like it leaves like a haze. Even if you take a very fine brush, like I like to take my teasing comb sometimes and really like rake through the dry shampoo, and I feel like that pulls the dry shampoo through the hair, through the grease, you know, making it clean again. But this dry shampoo just, it won't come out. It like latches onto your hair and will not let go. So you have been warned. If you are brunette, do not buy that dry shampoo unless you want to look like this. So there you have it, you guys. I feel so glamorous and beautiful and ready for my day. I thought maybe I would find like 1 or 2 things that maybe I could be like, oh, this kind of works. But looking at it all together, I'm just not a fan. And this is something that I've noticed recently doing more, you know, try on videos, is if there is 1 or 2 elements that are off, meaning like if your concealer looks strange or your brows are weird, it just kind of throws everything off. There we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed me doing kind of an in-action products I regret, products I don't like video. Give this a thumbs up if you want me to do this again, you know, maybe in 6 months or so, you know, more than once a year. Just let me know how you like it. Leave those comments below. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me while I make some of these crazy videos. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're having a good one. I will see you all in my next video with much better makeup. I promise you that. All right, I love you guys and I'll see you next time. Mwah.